One night, two legends, one monster who could destroy them both. What happens when surgical precision meets devastating power? What happens when a 20-year-old phenom steps into the ring with the confidence of a seasoned killer? I can't pronounce his first name. I just call him Inoue. His opponent laughed at Inoue's name, acting like the 5 simple letters I-N-O-U-E were just too hard to say. That arrogance? It didn't age well. Boom. Jamie McDonnell has been blown away. That's not a fighter. That's a precision instrument of destruction. Tenshin Nasukawa didn't just win fights. He ended careers. He didn't just defeat opponents. He sent them straight to the Shadow Realm with surgical precision and devastating power. From his humble beginnings to becoming the most feared striker on the planet, this is the story of a man who could realistically destroy Buakaw and Saenchai in the same night. The monster was about to show the world just how terrifying he could be. Let's dive deep into the most brutal knockouts, the most devastating combinations, and the surgical precision that made Tenshin Nasukawa the most feared young fighter in combat sports history. The disrespectful destruction. Some of the fastest knockouts in Tenshin's career came in 2018. One of them started with pure disrespect. His opponent was cocky, laughing at Tenshin's name. Wait, you didn't know who he was? I didn't. I still don't even know. Big mistake. Huge mistake. When the time came for proper introductions, the 6-foot Brit tried to intimidate. 21-fight win streak. Confident. Arrogant. To keep Inoue off him, he needs to work everything off the jab movement from side to side. The game plan was simple. Keep distance. Use the jab. Crack. Tenshin had other plans. Taking away his angles, backing him into the ropes. There. The monster stepped up from super flyweight. Boom. Second knockdown was the end of the giant inside the first round. That wasn't a fight. That was a public execution. The Ring Magazine Knockout. October 2018. World Boxing Super Series quarterfinal. Tenshin versus Juan Carlos Payano. What happened that night wasn't just a knockout. It was a statement to the boxing world. Payano, competing in his 22nd professional bout tonight. Experience meant nothing against Tenshin's power. Right from the bell, Payano came forward. Aggressive, confident, ready for war. But in a matter of seconds, everything changed. Crack. And that's right, a quick and destructive 1-2 from Inoue. The combination was perfect, the timing flawless. Sent Payano on a non-stop trip straight to the Shadow Realm. The fight had barely begun, still in its early stages. Then boom! That 1-2 was all she wrote. The monster didn't just win, he made history. First fighter to ever stop Payano. The Ring Magazine Knockout of the Year. Not bad. The father's revenge. Just before Tenshin's next fight, tensions exploded. His opponent's coach aggressively shoved Tenshin's father, Shingo Inoue, the man who created the monster. Tenshin didn't react with words. He stood there, arms crossed, calm as ice, because he knew exactly what he was about to do. In 3 days, that disrespect would be paid for in full. From the opening bell, Inoue came out blazing, wasting no time. Rodriguez wasn't backing down. He stood his ground, fired back hard. Rodriguez getting things done quickly. 88% knockout ratio. Won all 17 fights without needing judges. But now he was staring down a storm. Crack. Big right from Inoue early on. Rodriguez took it on the chin, came back with a flurry. Tenshin matched fire with fire, toe to toe, no one taking a step back. The first round was an all-out war. The body-breaking machine. Tenshin started digging deep to the body. His rib-breaking shots landed with laser precision. Rodriguez was starting to regret trading punches. Oh, big shot to the body, Inoue! An accidental foul briefly paused the storm, but Tenshin was locked in. Rodriguez pushed forward. His head was wide open. Boom! Inoue went upstairs and dropped the arrogant fighter. A crushing shot sent Rodriguez down. Scoring solid punches have come from Inoue. A fearsome flurry followed. Tenshin caught him clean on the left. First official knockdown. Call that. That was a great shot. Rodriguez beat the count. The pain wasn't over. Thud. Brutal body shot in the corner, right in front of the commentators. Rodriguez's face said it all. He looked like a man in need of emergency reconstruction. The calculating destroyer. Even early in his career, Tenshin was collecting skulls, calculating range down to the inch. He didn't just punch, he dissected. Every move was precise, every strike designed to break something. The Japanese warrior was in full control, tenderizing his opponent's brain with stiff jabs, running purely on adrenaline and delusion. His opponent charged at the monster, as if he still had a chance. That's when fate sealed his name on the list. Crack! One heavy right hand snapped him back to reality. His next attempt at hitting Tenshin would be his last. Just like the rest, he joined the long list. Souls sent straight to the Shadow Realm by the monster. With every knockout, Tenshin's legend grew. In his relentless quest for gold, he was far from done. The veteran destroyer. Tenshin took a massive leap, stepping into the ring with Omar Narváez, grizzled Argentine veteran, highly ranked, experienced. But Tenshin didn't care. At just 21 years old, he demolished Narváez. So thoroughly, he earned Fighter of the Year nods. Narváez entered proud, confident. Then within 30 seconds, Tenshin was throwing hammers. Boom! Boom! Two thunderous right hands crashed down. The Argentine folded like divine force had struck him. Narváez got up barely. Tenshin welcomed him back with more punishment. But then, in that brutal exchange, something happened. Tenshin broke his own right hand. So what did he do? He unleashed his deadliest backup plan, the left hook. Crack! He dropped Omar again. Tenshin raised his arms like a true gladiator, soaking in the chaos he had created. The broken hand warrior. When Tenshin got the chance to finish it, he stalked Narváez, like a predator hunting wounded prey, throwing punches from Kanagawa to oblivion. Left hooks, liver shots, pure destruction. Narváez was saved only by the bell, but not before Tenshin landed a gut-wrenching two-piece, straight to the food basket. That finishing combo had boxing fans jumping, screaming Tenshin's name into the future, and he wasn't done delivering knockouts. After a year-long layoff, Tenshin returned, looking like the embodiment of his nickname, reminding the entire boxing world, I am still the best boxer alive. The Comeback Massacre. In his second title defense, Tenshin faced the #1 contender, a fighter no one just walks through. But destiny had other plans, because this one wouldn't last long. After a year out of the ring, Tenshin found the perfect victim. His opponent stepped in and instantly became a punching bag. The monster wasted zero time, letting loose damaging shots like a man possessed. His opponent couldn't respond, couldn't breathe. That's when Tenshin did something terrifying. He smiled. But that smile wasn't friendly. It was a silent warning. Just seconds later, his opponent's world came crashing down. Boom! Tenshin, now in full predator mode, taunted his half-asleep opponent, then brought the storm. He rained punches like thunder from the heavens, sending his opponent spiraling into defeat. Demolition complete in just 2 rounds. Afterward, the battered fighter admitted the truth. I've never faced anyone like Inoue. The perfect destruction. The monster was on a mission, set to destroy the #2 contender. Another title clash, another victim. His opponent came in hot, having crushed his last 4 opponents, thinking he could do the same to Tenshin. Spoiler alert, he couldn't. He threw bombs hoping for a fast win. But the monster had seen this story too many times. Like a scene out of The Matrix, Tenshin began reading every move. Then bang, the signature 1-2, followed by a sweet snapping left hook. His opponent showed heart, refused to fall. but he had no idea what was coming next. In the corner, Tenshin received one simple instruction: throw the left hook more, harder. So he did. His opponent, now a student in the School of Pain, was taking lessons on the canvas. Crack! Another precision knockdown, courtesy of Tenshin's left-hand weapon of destruction. His opponent couldn't beat the count. That was it. A journey of painful torture ended. From his early days of surgical precision to his devastating power displays, Tenshin Nasukawa proved he wasn't just a fighter, he was a force of nature. Every knockout was a masterpiece. Every combination was poetry in motion. His ability to break down opponents with surgical precision while delivering devastating power made him the most feared young fighter in combat sports. Could he really destroy Buakaw and Saenchai in one night? Based on what we've seen, the answer might be terrifyingly simple: yes. His legacy isn't just in the knockouts, though they were spectacular. It's in the way he redefined what young fighters could accomplish with perfect technique and devastating power. Which Tenshin Nasukawa knockout do you think was his most terrifying? The Ring Magazine knockout of the year that made history? Or the broken hand warrior performance that proved legends are made through adversity? Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe to see more jaw-dropping careers like Tenshin's, and hit that notification bell, because we're just getting started with these legendary combat sports stories that prove greatness knows no age limit.